Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from August 25th through the 27th, 2023. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what we've got going on here. So we have peace here and we have great achievement. Well, I think this is a great achievement. You just really want peace. It's a great achievement because it looks like it's paying off. And a lot of it may be because you have to, with the King of Swords, you may have to rely on logic versus your feelings. And it may have taken you a while to figure that out, right? You may have, yeah. They're showing that you're really, really intelligent, like you're very sharp and very quick-witted or quick to pick things up with the Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and King of Swords. So that says that that's a person who learns very quickly through working with other people. It's like you could be standing around a bunch of people and you just learn, you pick it up so quickly, right? That even could be like, I mean, even with foreign language, it's like you could stand next to someone and you understand certain things quickly just by actually applying it. This may be a person also too, they're showing a person that you learn better by doing it versus someone just saying, oh, just do that and do that and do that. It's like if you do it or they show you how to do it or you watch others do it, it seems like you learn very quickly. They're showing peace, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. And this speaks of you. When you communicate, it seems like you want to part on good terms. There's a reconciliation here. It looks as though with someone from the past, someone that you may have already had some sort of thing with, right? I call it a thing here because they're showing a defensiveness, a standing their ground, a lack of equal give and take or something here. Like, there's a lot of that going on, or there was, right? And I say was because of the judgment energy with this Three of Cups and with great achievement. It seems like you have achieved something that you could not have achieved with this person in the past at all. Like, now it's like it looks like you're able to say what you need to say. Knight of Wands speaks from like so most of the time he may be quite angry when he speaks or really flustered or excited when he speaks. In Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups usually had time to cool off. So this person comes in with the fancy words, I guess not the most fanciest words, but by the time, the Knight of Cups gets there, he's cooled off, he's feeling better, and he's like, able to charm. I wasn't angry. I was just, I wasn't yelling. I was just talking loud, that type of a person. And I'm sorry for laughing because that's actually something someone said to me before. And I laughed so hard and it made them mad. Because I was like, really? That's the definition of yelling, isn't it? Or no? Okay. So the peace energy is about, it seems with this is what you intend to do. And it seems like that is what you actually accomplish this, of being able to stand your ground, but do it in such a way where it's like celebrated, where there's an exchange and everyone's able to part ways and feeling as though they've been heard, feeling as though they've been standing on their square. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Well, I understand what, you understand what I'm saying. I think that's good, right? They're showing that there's an equal exchange versus before something wasn't making sense with the the King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Something wasn't computing. It was like someone was always on the apprentice level of something. Like you could be spelling the word out and they're like, I don't know what you're trying to, Tower of Babel. Everyone spoke a different language all of a sudden, and there may have been something like that going on, but they're showing here the great achievement is a Three of Cups and Judgment, which the great achievement seems to be that now there's a reason to celebrate. Like there is an actual coming together. There is an actual reconnection or a connection being established. It's actually happening. Also, too, they're speaking about listening to upbeat music. Side note. And decrease here with Four of Cups and Justice speaks of you're no longer feeling like things are not being balanced out in your favor. This also gives me the indication that you may have given more in many different situations. This is not just romantic or friendship energy. This could just be in general. Even though there are many people standing here, there's a lot of people in this, right? At least four people there, or five rather, that they're trying to highlight the energy of the people that you may have been dealing with in the past. That some of them just didn't get it, but they talked like they knew what they were talking about, or a lot of them were always angry when they communicated, or they just said whatever came to their mind without thinking about it, or they were smooth with their words, or they were very selfish. They're showing that you are now able to what's the word? You're happy now, or you may be more satisfied with your lot and who you are as a person, and where you are over the weekend. So what's decreasing is that Four of Cups, which is, I feel like I poured this entire cup out and I'm exhausted, and that this is these three cups are smaller than this one, right? So these three cups are like, okay, you got food, you got shelter, you got that, assign them as you wish, but this particular cup is the main one you need to keep pushing, and it's empty. And so you're only focusing on that. They're showing there's a decrease in that, so that you're not looking at that anymore. Why? Because you may be satisfied. Because maybe they're showing you'll be so much more satisfied if you're able to have a conversation where you can stand on what the heck you're talking about and not have to defend yourself. And then there's a reciprocation of like a communication, right? That with the Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups. The decrease is in things not balancing out in your favor. It seems like you're more fair to others. A lot of times, Leo, it shows that you may be more willing to understand someone else's point of view, and then you just kind of give up on making sure you're understood. Because a lot of times one would do that with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands gets angry. And it's like, well, there's no even point, because they don't understand Page of Pentacles. I would have to teach them. I'd have to baby step them into my world, and I just don't have the energy for that. Of course, with the Four of Cups, who would have energy? So they're showing this coming in. The decrease, though, is that things will not be balancing. The scales will not be tipping in other people's favor. It seems as though you're going to make sure it's very fair. You are going to make sure you're heard, as well as listen to other people. And so any exchange that you are having, it seems like you're going to be a little bit more emboldened to be like, listen, I hear what you're saying, but you're definitely going to hear what I'm saying, or else we just don't need to have a conversation, and it looks like you'll be happier in that. Okay, so deserving with Ace of Wands and the Wheel. Although everyone's always like, Leo's so selfish, and Leo, but most of the time I don't see that. I see Leo's more giving, more generous, very, very generous in giving, and will shut down, especially if they, don't want to anger or hurt or upset the person that they care about, right? They just keep it to themselves. Like, there's no point even arguing this. To keep the peace, And so I'm seeing this deserving energy with the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This is an awareness that you deserve to just have, it just needs to start fresh. Like, we need to start over this time. This time, throw what you think you know out the window. How about now we just start from this place? I come in, you're upset, yes. Go through the water, walk through the water a little bit with your Knight of Cups self. Go, cool off. Come and I would prefer to be charmed than to be, emoted at and angered, and dealing with all that. Let's come together and communicate this in such a way where we both walk away feeling like good. But the deserving energy is saying, I want just to be inspired, and I want to feel excited about life again. I want, as bad as it is, I want it to be up here. So if I've been over giving, I want to now have my cup overflowing. You feel like you deserve that. You feel like you deserve a change. Things good, like happening for you in the positive for once, And that's what I'm seeing with the Ace of Wands and Wheel of Fortune, that you're like, things need to change, man. I want something to change where finally I feel like I'm winning in some way. There's a decrease, though, of having to feel like things are unfair. Things will be fair. They're asking you to listen to very upbeat music, or very enthralling music, exciting music, things that make you feel very optimistic. They're asking you to things that would inspire you to continue to remain peaceful, to keep yourself even keeled. so that you may communicate what you need to, because there's a lot of energy of communication here. I can't even like not say this, but they want you. That is something here that I'm seeing, something that makes you feel like celebrating, celebratory music. Not happy birthday, but although our birthdays have passed, but something very celebratory. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Sagittarius. Honestly, those are the main signs that I'm seeing, Libra, Sagittarius, but you have every sign here: earth, air, fire, water. All of it is here. So you could be dealing with any of these signs. And they definitely could be in your chart. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.